All right, students. So, in first class, we have studied about the introduction related to nutrition in plants and even about little bit photosynthesis. So, today in this class, we are going to study in detail about photosynthesis, how it takes place, and how the plant requires and what kind of materials are required to process photosynthesis. Alright students, see here in previous video we have seen that about stomata, right? Closed stomata and open stomata. So what is this actual photosynthesis? Okay, you know that for processing photosynthesis mainly we require chlorophyll, sunlight, water, carbon dioxide. These all things which is necessary for to carry out photosynthesis in plants. Okay. So chlorophyll uses the energy from sunlight to prepare food by using water and carbon dioxide. The food prepared is carbohydrate which is then converted into starch. During photosynthesis, oxygen is released. What it means? See here. Here I have shown the picture of plant where the photosynthesis process is taking place. So here I have taken one plant. So how this plant is preparing food? So for that these plants require solar energy that we get from sunlight or the sun. Next one is carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide is present in air. And one more thing, water and minerals. So by using sunlight, carbon dioxide, water and minerals, these plants prepare its food. Where it prepare its food? In leaf or in the leaves. So here leaves are called as food factories. Why they are called food factories? Because in leaves, mainly in leaves, they produce food. Because of that purpose, leaves are called food factories. Right? So when we talk about this equation, here the things which I have given is which materials are used by plants in presence of what? After using this all, what output we are getting? So this is the equation of photosynthesis. Let us discuss that. So first is carbon dioxide plus water, and minerals also covered under this water only, right? Carbon dioxide, water in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. After that, using plant will give us what? Carbohydrate and oxygen. Plant uses carbon dioxide, water in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll to give out what? Carbohydrates and oxygen. This process is what here? Photosynthesis. And remember this equation of photosynthesis. Alright students, one important question is that why leaves are called as food factories? Since leaf is where food is produced. So that is why leaf is called as a food factory of plant. Alright, we'll move to next one. So what are the importance of photosynthesis? Why this photosynthesis carry out? What benefit we are getting from photosynthesis? Right? Here we know that plants store excess of glucose as a starch. I told that they are giving carbohydrates and oxygen. These carbohydrate, whatever the plant are producing, it is stored in the form of glucose. Glucose as a what? Starch. Next point, oxygen released after photosynthesis. As you all know that For breathing process, we require oxygen, right? From where we are getting that oxygen? That oxygen we are getting through the process of photosynthesis, and it helps to maintain the balance between oxygen and carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. You know that plants are using carbon dioxide from air or the atmosphere, and after the preparation of photosynthesis or during the process of photosynthesis, they releases oxygen, which is a very useful and very important thing for breathing process of all human beings. They take inside carbon dioxide and they give out oxygen, right? So these are what main importance of photosynthesis. Let me clear once again. Plants store glucose as a starch, right? So when animal eat plants, they use this starch as their life process. So herbivores, you know that. What are the herbivores? The animals or the organisms which eat only plants. So that herbivores depend on what? Plants. So from plants they get what? Starch. And even omnivorous. Omnivorous means what? Which eat both plants as well as animals. They are also depending indirectly or directly on these plants. Next one, oxygen is released after photosynthesis, that is used by plants again as well as animals also for their respiration. This is all about importance of photosynthesis. Now, synthesis of proteins. As you know that plants are growing with the help of soil. For that soil also protein is required, right? So, soil has some bacteria. That bacteria, what it does, it takes nitrogen from air, and that nitrogen will be converted into usable nitrogen. That usable nitrogen is used by soil, which is mixed with the soil. And after that, farmers are also using some fertilizers. That fertilize also containing nitrogen into soil. So these plants absorb that nitrogen along with the water and prepare their protein as well as the fats. So this is one of the important process in photosynthesis. So soil that has some bacteria, that bacteria what it does, it takes nitrogen from air, and that nitrogen is converted into usable nitrogen, and even the farmers are also adding some fertilizers which is having again some kind of nitrogen. That nitrogen is used during the photosynthesis process, and they prepare protein and fats so that these plants will grow properly. So till here we have studied about the process of photosynthesis.